I don't have as much like fun Star Trek news for you this week.
Oh no, have you not been watching your Star Treks?
No, I started playing Dota again.
Oh, so therefore everything else in your life abruptly came to a stop.
Yeah, it kind of meant that I stopped doing anything and just played Dota. But I have been watching Star Trek, and I'm really glad that I watched this one because it had just one of the weirdest fucking moments that's happened in Star Trek so far.
Ooh, what was it?
So I was really enjoying this episode. I was thinking like, God, this is a great one because it really like helps to flesh out some Star Trek lore. And it's the one where they go to the planet where they're going to introduce themselves to like be like, hey guys, do you want to join the Federation? You're just about to have warp speed.
Ah, okay, cool.
We think it's better for us to come and introduce ourselves to you. But like Riker's been down there for a couple of months already, plastic surgeryed up to look like one of these aliens. But he got like injured, and the aliens are like operating on him, and they're like, where's his whatever circulatory system? And they're like, oh my god, it's up here. Like,
what the fuck?
Where his stomach should be.
Yeah.
And then they like look at his hands because they have these like big like meat mitts.
Oh wow!
And they're like, what are these? And they like see that he has.
What are these things?
Things.
Look at them thing. We'll call them fingers.
And so he's like being held there.
Do you remember what this one's called?
What? Do a TNG episode list. It's the one. I think it's after the Devil's Due. Devil's Due.
Oh, First Contact. It'll be that one. Right?
Oh, First Contact.
Yeah, I recognise these people's.
So there's a part in this which is super fucking weird.
Oh, okay.
So just to fill you in, right, he's stuck there. He's like stuck in this medical facility, and like the head of the medical facility is like, oh fuck, like what do we do? Like there's something wrong here. Is he an alien? Because their culture believes that they're like the center of the universe and they're like the perfect species. And,
right.
They haven't been to space yet, really, so they don't know about aliens. And Picard and Deanna Troi, they're like chatting with like the science officer and like the chancellor, whatever. And Riker's like, "Fuck, I need to escape because people haven't like exchanged enough information yet for them to find out where Riker is." And he's like, "I got to get out of here." And this woman comes in, and she's like, "I'll help you escape, but I've always wanted to fuck an alien." And he's just like,
Wow.
wow.
I'm an alien.
But he doesn't want to say that he's an alien.
But they know, don't they?
But no, like they don't really know because he had like this cover story. He was like, "Oh, it's a birth defect." Like, you know,
I'm a mutant.
I'm a mutant. But then he like kind of plays along. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm definitely in it. Like I'm an alien. I'll take you to my starship." And she's like, "Oh yeah, I know you're an alien. It's always been my dream to have sex with an alien." And he's just like, "No, like our species are different." Like, because he like shows his hand to hers. He's like, "Our reproductive, like it doesn't work."
I'm sure you can rub one thing against a different thing. Things can be rubbed.
Like, she's just like, "Oh, I don't care." And then like kind of, and I'm just like, all right, this is a funny bit because normally Riker would like fuck the woman. Then it just like shows the outside of the door and her like coming out, doing her shirt and like adjusting her glasses, looking around coyly.
Wow.
And then she distracts the guard and Riker runs off because
So he fucks his way to freedom.
he fucks his way to freedom with the girl who just wants to fuck an alien.
Wow.
But I don't want, like, Riker's like, our bits don't work.
Yeah.
It just seems insane.
I wonder what their junk was like then, and how he found a creative solution.
It's Riker. He can find a creative solution. How does he not know? It's Riker. Like, guaranteed first weekend he's on that planet. He brings one of the alien girls home, sees just the nightmare fuel that is down there.
The pit of Sarlacc or whatever.
Literally the Sarlacc pit where there's like teeth and like tendrils come out and like grab stuff into it. And he's like, ooh, not doing this.
I'm not drunk enough yet.
Yeah, see ya. It just felt like such a weird moment to come up.
Wow, that is super weird. But do you think maybe he was like, oh yeah, this is how we do it on my world?
Yeah, okay, maybe.
Oh, that was amazing! You blew my mind.
Okay, right. The reason I don't think they did that is
did
because
the old, split the fingers.
Purely just from, cinematography and storytelling. The fact that the camera like panned away, faded to now being outside the door.
Yeah.
That's something they're not going to show. And her like putting her glasses on and yeah, they definitely super fucked.
Wow. He does that a lot.
Yeah, a lot. Kind of wild.
Oh.
But yeah, outside of that part, which I thought was just nuts. It was a cool episode. It was really interesting to see the.
Yeah, those kind of episodes are pretty good. Where it's like, yeah, you can sort of see why they would send someone in to like figure out what these people are like. But then, if we just found an alien and had been spying on us, our governments wouldn't be too chill about it.
Yeah, but because they say in the episode that when they now do it because like they think the risk of it getting discovered or being found out later is way safer than them just like turning up and not knowing how the culture works and
just going hello and then them going, our space Hitler used to do this.
Yeah. What the fuck? Oh my god! On the anniversary of when he first invaded. Come on,
how
dudes! Come on. But yeah, they say that's what they did with the Klingons, and it led to like a decades-long war where millions died, and so kind of being a little bit.
Yeah, it makes sense. You got to figure out who these peoples are.
And just find out their like cultural differences. So yeah, that was cool.
Oh, cool.
That was one of the other good ones. The Devil's Due. Do you remember that?
Oh,
it has
vaguely.
Ardua in it.
Who?
Ardua.
I'm not sure I remember this one.
So there's like a planet that's Ardua. Man, Ardua, what a babe.
What's her deal?
So they're like going to this planet because there's this it's literally this is how the episode begins.
Right. Was he doing a fucking Scrooge holodeck adventure?
Yeah. And when this episode began, I was just like, I could be playing fucking Dota right now, and they're gonna do Christmas Carol, but like Data's gonna learn a lesson about past data, present data, and future. Like, please don't. I could just play fucking games. And
then they just hard left turn out of that.
Really, they really quickly just ditch it and have just the tiniest reference to it later on. I was like, why the fuck did...
Yeah, you know how like Brooklyn Nine-Nine has a cold open?
Yeah, but it was so cold.
But I bet it lowered your expectations so hard that the rest of the episode felt all the better for
I think so, because I think I came out of it being like, this was one of my favorite episodes. Maybe because I was expecting just the worst, most boring, inconsequential holodeck episode where Data learns a little bit of something about Christmas.
Yeah. Either that or he Coombs on a ghost.
He cooms on a ghost. That's very likely. But yeah, so they get a call from this planet, and the scientists are like, "Holy shit, we need to be like evacuated. Like the people are rioting." And it's like a crackly signal. Like you need to get us out of here right now. And so they like zoom over there, and they get closer, and they're like, "Okay, cool, dude. What's going on?" And he's like, "The devil has appeared." Like their version of the devil.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan has returned to the planet.
Okay.
And so through a bit of investigation, they're like, okay, right, like 1,000 years ago, they signed this pact with this like being, this thing, the devil called Ardua. And in 1,000 years' time, it was going to come to claim all their souls. Like it was going to enslave the population, and because they were on the brink of like nuclear war.
Okay. Anyway, he solved all their problems, but
solves all the problems. They go back to this like agrarian society. Everything's like super chill. Now they're like mega happy, really prosperous. But 1,000 years have passed, and they're like, oh, there'll be fucking earthquakes. You'll see visions, and then fucking Ardua will appear. And Picard's gone down to the planet just to like have a chat with them, and they're like, you do know the devil doesn't exist. None of this is going to happen. Like, the earthquakes are just like geological regular shit. Just fucking chill. And then Ardua fucking appears and is like, what's up? I'm here to collect your souls. And this is Ardua.
Oh, not Bright Red Goat Man.
No, but she does turn into Bright Red Goat Man at one point.
Nice.
And so they've got to... She like makes a deal with like Picard where they'll like do like a trial to see if the contract that was made still holds up.
Don't drag Picard into a trial. There's not a trial he can't win with a impassioned speech about morality.
But the problem is because they had to choose an adjudicator, and she was like, "Cool, I choose Data to be the adjudicator because he's going to do this by the book." And when Captain Picard tries to make his impassioned speech, Data just like shuts him down, is like, none of this is relevant. Like, we're talking about contract law right now, and none of what you're saying
Your
is relevant.
morals and ethics are irrelevant?
Yeah, like, that's nothing to do with the law. We are following their laws. And Picard's like, oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck, that's kind of all I've got.
Shit, I'm kind of busted.
Amazing.
But yeah, it was really, really good. And because Picard's like, she's a fucking con artist. She isn't actually the devil.
She like a high-tech alien with tricks.
She's basically an alien con artist, is the thing that comes out.
So was she the one who came from 1,000 years ago, or did she just hear about the story?
She'd heard about the story and then like was like, wait, I can
pretend to be the devil.
Yeah, with like special tricks. It was really good, really cool episode. I was a big fan.
Oh, that's cool. That sounds like a fun one. I've got super vague memories of it, but most of these episodes I haven't seen for 20 years.
Shit, there was one last one. This will be the last of the...
do it. It's a nice trip down memory lane.
Episodes. Was... It must have been like one of the other ones around here. So it's the one where... Oh, is it? It must be something. Wounded? Data's Day? Oh no, Clues, that's the one. Where like they're flying along and they're like, oh, there's like a wormhole over there. Let's fucking go through it, because that's what we do.
Yeah, sure.
And the like Data turns around and everyone's passed out.
Okay.
And they wake up and he's like, oh, 30 seconds passed. And then fucking Dr. Crusher is like, I like planted fucking mushrooms this morning, and like they're fully grown. They show a day's worth of growth.
Okay.
And whatever. So there's some other fucking shit of like weird stuff's happened. Like Worf, he's like, my arm hurts, but I'm a warrior, so I can't talk about it. But my arm hurts, and they're like, owie. And so they're like, okay, we'll have a look at it. And they're like, shit, your arm's broken, but like it was fixed with like our.
Okay.
tech.
So they just like lost a day's memory.
Kind of like that, but like the clocks had been reset, and like to like hide it, and they're Picard's like, okay, so Data, like, so you were here, you were awake this whole time because the portal didn't affect you. Like, what the fuck is going on? And Data's just like, I don't know, I can't answer that. I can't tell you. I can't answer that. Just the whole time, and Picard's getting like real cross with Data.
Right.
But like, so it's the Red Dwarf episode. But did they steal it from Red Dwarf, or did Red Dwarf steal it from them?
They both came out around the same kind of time.
Because I feel the moment it started getting a little bit into it, I was like, this is the Red Dwarf episode, the drinking one. So they did steal it from Red Dwarf. Wow.
Oh,
that was 2
thanks
years
for the
earlier.
memory. Yeah. 2.5 years earlier.
Wow. Because they are so similar. Because they basically like start investigating all of this stuff and like building up like.
Oh, and I bet the TNG writers were just like, oh, it's some little British comedy that no one watches.
Oh yeah, no one will. Have
No
heard
one
of
will
this.
spot this. Yeah.
Yeah, because what is it like?
Then again, it's a completely different kind of show, isn't it? Like one's a comedy and the other's like a sci-fi.
Yeah, I guess, but like the complete arc is identical.
Oh, okay.
Wow. But yeah,
And
it was cool.
I'm gonna guess that they'd purposely something had happened that they needed to forget, so they wiped all the memories and did it on purpose and told Data not to explain it to them because then they'd do it all over again. or
Yeah.
something.
So the idea is like, they were originally investigating an M-class planet, and then they're like, oh, there's a fucking portal by whoosh, we're across in space a bit, and so they go back to the planet and they're investigating again. They're like, wait, this is not an M-class planet. This is like a fucking garbage class planet, just covered in just shit.
Fucking D-tier planet.
Just not good. And it turns out when they'd first gone there, there's like a magic gas alien that
Sounds
was
like a Star
like,
Trek.
and it was like, oh, you're like, I'm a secret alien. Fuck you. And normally it would like just play this trick of it, knocks everyone out, teleports them away a bit, and wipes their memories, and they're just chill. But like it can do that in 30 seconds, so it doesn't seem weird. But because Data is like a robot man, he starts like reviving all of the crew when the alien's trying to like do the wiping stuff, and it's like, you know about me now, so I have to kill you. And they come up with the idea to wipe their minds.
Ah.
But then they end up coming back.
They just
and
keep solving the mystery
and
every
the alien's
time.
like,
For fuck's sake.
you fucking idiots. Yeah.
That's fun.
And so it ends with them wiping their minds again, but like not fucking up.
Right, cleaning up all the clues.
Yeah, being more careful about the clues. But it felt like this was another one of, because the alien was like, oh, like I just transport people 30 seconds, like in whatever, they miss 30 seconds. But it takes them another fucking 12 hours to clean up the ship again. Why just be like, oh yeah, you guys passed out for 12 hours. My name's Data. I couldn't revive you. Just let that happen.
Yeah, why fuck with the time? Because as soon as they get back to a starbase or something, they're going to find out what the real time is.
Just seemed.
That is odd.
They could just leave a message why they had to wipe their minds. No, because then they'd know, and this like omnipotent gas alien is gonna fucking come for you.
Yeah, he's not chill at all.
Like real bad. Also, like something I've been noticing a lot, just to go down a little fucking a little rant.
Sure. So, I mean, if this stream is nothing but an incoherent collection of rants and lewd interludes,
Rants about nerd shit.
I don't know what this show is all about.
I feel like any time, I guess maybe they don't really, they don't show the times when it is inconsequential, but every single time that someone has been like, and someone's like, are you okay? And they're like, it's fine, just a headache. It is a fucking brainworm. It is some kind of telekinesis monster. It is like a psychic thing fucking with them.
Yeah,
like,
space is dangerous, man.
But
you would quarantine anyone who touches their head.
you don't just like shrug and be like, okay, just little head pain again, beep boop boop, and just ignore it. No, like you'd instantly
get the mega scan.
Yeah, like any time, especially the bridge. Like, you got to be just so fucking careful with those guys going a little bit loco.
Yeah.
Like, every time. But, no. Every time, like, Deanna Troy's like, no, it just hurts a little bit. And they're like, sure, okay, whatever.
Maybe every day in between episodes, she's just, and he's like,
yeah, 500 times a day, and they're just like, okay, right, yeah, back out again. It's like 3 times it's been weird, spooky aliens, but
the other 569 times.
yeah, has just been just Deanna, just drink more water, Deanna. Like, you won't get headaches. Come on.
Stop drinking Andorian ale.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh shit, apparently Dr. Crusher says headaches don't exist anymore. They've cured headaches.
People get headaches all the time.
They really do.
People, if that's the case, then my point is completely apt, because they are always... and pretty much every character has done this at some stage now.
Yeah, it's
everyone
a
has
bit of a
had like some kind of minds thing going on.
Oh man. You're not wrong.
It's just like another thing that it just bugs me when it comes up and no one pays attention, because I'm like, the moment the first time someone starts wincing, I'm just like,
something goes wrong with Geordie's visor.
oh my,
Like,
fuck. Okay, so I'm glad this was in season 1, 2, and quite a bit in season 3.
Yeah.
But they really phased it out. It felt like almost 15 times an episode, Geordie would fall over and his visor would fall off.
Yeah, and he'd be like fucking around looking for his visor.
Holy shit! Like, because he can't see at all without
it's
it.
like he's a complete liability.
Like, attach it more carefully to your head. Because I've fallen over multiple times, and my glasses have never come off my face.
And they don't have like a metal attachment.
A thing that plugs in. Like, what the hell? And like, that thing is going to be super fragile. How the fuck can it just like fall off? Like, someone walks past like hurriedly
it's got like a quick release switch on. It's like a ski boot or something, you know, where it pops out of the ski at like every opportunity.
All the time. Just like someone's in a rush to get to the holodeck, and they just run past him, and he's just like, "Oh, my visor!" He's just caught in the wash of just someone moving above walking speed. Just really annoys me. Damn Geordie and his visor. What the heck? What the heck?
Have you got to Geordie's love life problems yet?
I think there was an episode where he wanted to date someone.
Yeah, he's like the only person on the ship who's like can't talk to women, doesn't know what to do, and he keeps every like, I don't know, 10, 20 episodes there's an episode of Geordie tries to get a date.
I think there was one, but it must have been like season 1. Because now I'd be like, just go. If you've got like some kind of thing you're feeling sad or unconfident about, like, don't go and see fucking Deanna Troy. Go and talk to Guinan, and she'll just in like 2 lines give you a really concise.
She'll give you like a homespun yarn that exactly fucking sorts out your life.
And like,
whereas Deanna Troy's like, you have a lot of feelings about this.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, of course I fucking do.
Listen to my words, not my brain.
Yeah, Guinan is like easily S tier character on that ship.
Yeah. Like she's just like a better version.
Yeah.
Plus, you know, space kung fu.
Oh my god.
So that's cool.
Just yeah, she's got some beef with Q, which is fun. Just them just fucking pulling shapes things on. That is still one of my favorite scenes that has happened. Just like,
Do you think we can find a picture of it?
yeah, Guinan Vs Q. There must be.
How do I spell it?
That's because she's like that, and then come down here. Because he's like, but they're making funny fucking noises. He's like, and she's like, it's just that.
I love it. I love it.
And what I love most is Picard is just like,
You're acting like.
what? What is going on? Like,
I mean, Q, you're weird, but Guinan, I thought
like,
you were normal.
Like Q's always like he always turns up and he's a fucking prick, but Guinan, like, does that do anything?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's people like cosplaying. Just so good.
I fucking love it. Oh, it's so good. Did you know Guinan also has run into Doctor Who a couple of times? She's had weird spin-off adventures. with
What?
her.
Does she appear in Doctor Who, or does Doctor Who appear in Star Trek?
There's like a crossover comic where Doctor Who like turns up in Star Trek land. Oh, look, and the guys behind have got like the dresses on. I forget what they're called.
Oh, that's cool.
The season 1 uniforms. But yeah, I wonder what little kung fu she does for Doctor Who.
Oh my god.
You need different moves to beat the Doctor.
Probably. Yeah. Fuck me. Star Trek. What a ride.
What a ride. Just super serious political dilemmas every week. Occasional mariachi bands. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, I've already warmed up to Q. He's a good boy. This guy like looks way more familiar now.
He's in Breaking Bad.
Oh, he's the dad
Who crashes the planes.
Right. Okay, that character's not he's not as wacky as Q.
No.
He just accidentally crashes planes into each
Yeah,
other.
when he turned up, I was like, ah, it's Q!
What fun adventures is he gonna have?
Yeah.
But
Nope.
no, not as fun.
It's going to have probably the most weird, forced, awkward symbolism in that entire show.
Yeah, not the
Hated that
guy.
finale.